Hello, everyone. My name is Jumana Rose, and I am here to present my 20% project, which is a career development track um, called Promoting Influence, Community, and Opportunity. I want to start by asking if you have ever walked into a classroom and seen the impact our parent and former student volunteers have on building scholar character and academic capacity when they're working alongside our students. The positive response from just simply their presence is quite beautiful to observe. And have you ever been in the middle of an interview with an external candidate and realized how out of touch they are with the needs and the identity of the communities that we serve? I know that I have been in both of these situations. The reality is that we've seen some amazing teachers who've walked through our doors and right out much too quickly. And at the same time, we have some of the most amazing hourly staff support members who are forming relationships with students that some teachers work years to build. So, why are we letting them go so easily? Why aren't we investing in the development the same way that they invest in our scholars' development? Our school model offers passionate and dedicated teachers and staff who are experts in their fields, but are we really putting our resources into making our staff the experts that they have the potential to be? Staff members who are not teachers. So I'd like to propose a project called Promoting Influence, Community, and Opportunity, a career development track for internal and external candidates. PICO CDT is an internal and external career development track that recognizes talent and ambition and provides skills training for placement in classrooms as teachers and school leaders. So within this proposal, I've identified two target groups that I'd like to invite into PICO CDT. One group is made up of those parents I mentioned earlier and the student volunteers. They are our passionate and dedicated community members. If we're really invested in building our community, then we should be working on developing our own community members. In 2008, research conducted by Hanishek identifies the importance of building cognitive skills as one of the most influential tools to enhance a community's economic growth. Taking the time to develop our own community members will result in yet another way that we can uplift the PICO Union community, which is truly why we're here. The second group is our current hourly staff members. In her research, Tanisha Watts explored the motivation of millennials, which currently make up the majority of our hourly staff. This group is least likely to remain at their places of employment for the entirety of their careers, but they, at the same time, they listed inclusion and continuing education as their top two motivators that would encourage them or influence them to stay within an organization. So PICO CDT would truly include this instrumental group of team members, and it would provide that added education and roads to additional educational opportunities that they're looking for. So the plan is simple. We will create a task force for various team members across departments and sites within the network to co-create guidelines, parameters, identify needs and resources for a successful implementation of this development program, PICO CDT. PICO CDT will then be assessed and approved by the hiring team and promoted internally by school site leaders and added to our website and all posts for hourly positions. The goal is to offer PICO CDT to current employees January 4th, 2022, upon the start of the second half of the 2021-2022 school year. After the internal launch, the opportunity will be offered to all new hourly hires who arrive to the team. This initial implementation is just phase one. The final result is anticipated to be at least the following with the aims of seeing greater results. So at least 25% of new hires into hourly, full-time, and part-time positions will identify as members of the PICO union community. At least 25% of all hourly, full-time, and part-time support employees will have registered to be a part of the PICO career development track and will be official members. And in 2 years, at least 60% of individuals who participated in the PICO career development track will have been hired as either apprentice teachers or classroom teachers, and at least 20 will be enrolled in teacher credentialing programs. Several researchers have named that there is a heavy fiscal implication of teacher turnover. But programs like PICO CDT have been identified as real, useful, and impactful methods to increase retention rates. I invite us to shift our focus to these types of proactive approaches to retention. PICO CDT is the perfect example of a career development program really focused on professional development and opportunity. Let's build positive culture in our community and save our budget for investing not only in our students, but in our staff as well. Thank you.